Night 2, before we send River off by himself inside this house, I have a little experiment I like to do. Since the owner had found pennies in all of the windows and doors, we decided to reenact and see if that will amp anything up. Either it'll draw a lot of attention towards where River will be, or it'll keep these spirits or entity away. We're basically going to use all of these pennies as a trigger object to bring the house back to a state to what it once was. At the end of night 1, I did a little bit of research at the Airbnb to find out what these pennies once meant. What I found out is copper is a spiritual conductor, metaphysical properties. It's considered a conductor for spiritual energy, absorbing, redirecting, or repelling negative forces. So, meaning that this could have kept this entity out or trapped them inside. In paranormal folklore, copper can disrupt a spirit's path or block portals from forming. So the fact that these were removed out of each and every doorway and window, this could have made this thing 10 times stronger. With all of that being said, it is time for River to enter this home alone.
Alright guys, I lost. Now I have to go up in the creepy red room all alone.
You've got this. They're definitely not going to torment you.
Guess we're gonna find out what happens because we put pennies everywhere. So either that's gonna piss them off or you're about to get some really good evidence.
The red room is also where the light turned on by itself. So we spent pretty much zero time in there other than when we were trying to debunk whether the light was supernatural or not. But you're gonna be the first. He's testing out the upstairs by himself.
Okay, I'm going.
Good luck. I'm terrified. Day 241. I'm in this house alone. Hello?
I'm gonna cross over the pennies. We have this door, and we have that door. What is that? Whoa. I just heard noises right in here.
Alright, we are in the car. We are about, I'd like to say, at least 30 feet away from the house. River is in there completely alone, and see what happens.
Set these candles and I'm gonna light them just so, I don't know, maybe I can see better. I'm freaking terrified. Just one. If you guys are wondering how dark it is in this house right now, there you go. Last night, if you remember, we have this device where you can actually use your words. It'll pick up your voice, and whatever you want to say, go ahead. During the end of the night, it seemed like you were a little angry. I'm here in the red room where you've harmed people before. You've choked the owner. Okay, started. Speak up. This will pick up your voice. I have this other device that you can use your words. You can choose through a different list. If you want to use that, you can go ahead and use this one. I also set up these candles because if something walks over them, the flame will start to shake a little bit. Am I protected being surrounded by pennies? Are you now not able to get in here?
I wonder if whatever it was from yesterday that like started to get upset with us is gonna come out while he's by himself, or if it'll leave him alone.
I'm gonna load this up. You know what I actually might do? Because I'm trapped between pennies, I might take that one device that they can actually speak through and put it outside of the door. Because these pennies might not allow them to come in. And hopefully when I do that, nothing like grabs my arm and like pulls me out, you know? I just heard a voice. Real quick, I'm gonna set this device out.
Wait! Oh my god, it works! Oh, I just shit
Max
myself.
AC also.
So if no one knows, if that was you, hit it again. We were told not to upset the man. Who is this man?
Woo! Man, it feels so good not being found in hide and seek and chosen to go alone.
I just got a name, Edgar. Are you a kid?
Yeah! Yeah!
Guys, whoa, that's crazy. This just said here, ? If that's you and you can understand me, can you tap it twice? That's very nice, thank you. So, those of you who have never done anything like this, being inside an old home that is supposedly haunted by yourself is like, it almost makes you feel like you have a heavy weight on you. You're all alone and you feel like there could be anyone standing around you. It could be positive or negative. It really depends. Can you tap that bell twice if you can understand me? One more time. Please. That was a knock in that room. Right to the left of me is the seance room. It used to be called the Hail Satan room. Why they named it that is because when the owner came in, there was a bed in the center of the room that was surrounded by barbed wire. And when they actually did like a ritual or a seance in there, evil stuff came through. They've since then changed that name to make it a little more positive, but that room honestly is like pretty heavy feeling as soon as you walk in.
Not only that, but they were doing an investigation with a spirit box and words came out saying Hail Satan. So that is another reason why they called that room the Hail Satan room.
Blink twice.
It just said blink twice. Why do you want me to blink twice?
I think they just responded to River, basically telling him to do something. He just told them to tap the bell twice, and they just told River to blink twice. River. You just told them to ring the bell twice, and they're telling you to blink your eyes twice.
Whoa. So it's like they're asking me to blink twice because I asked them to do something twice.
It's like they're trying to command you instead of you commanding them.
Hold on, guys. This device through the watch just said cowardice. Saying that because I'm surrounded by pennies right now. I'm protected.
What do you think happens if you cross the pennies? Or you can just split the pennies.
I'm not going to split the pennies unless if they ask me to. I will get rid of the pennies if you help answer some questions. Can you maybe tell me if you're happy whether I'm here or not? That candle just moved a little bit. Here. Where I'm pointing? Are you right there? This is crazy. If you're wondering what I'm doing an experiment to see if we can have a conversation, to see if you can understand me. Seems as if everything's happening towards the stairs. What about the ball that's up there? To any of the kids, do you mind rolling that down to me? Please? I heard some of you like to play with the toys. They've seen you do it. So far it's pretty chill, but that could also be because I'm surrounded by copper pennies. I'm protected.
He said so far it's really like calm. It's probably because of the pennies.
Might be.
Where's the entity that we spoke with last night? If you can hear me, I would like to have a conversation with you. It seemed as if you were upset for some reason. I got an idea. I have this recorder. I will say a word. I'll count down for them and see if they can repeat that word. I'm gonna see if they can say play or play with me. That would be crazy. If you can hear me, I'm gonna say a word and I would like you to repeat it to me. As soon as I count down from 3, can you say this word? Come play with me. All right, I'm gonna start the EVP now. Starting EVP. Can you please say the word after I count down from 3? 3, 2, 1. Okay, ending EVP. I made noises. Make a really loud noise. When I hear stuff, it's just like, seems like it's on the other side of the house, either towards another room that way or downstairs. You guys are the only people I got right now, okay? I'm all alone and it's literally you guys watching. Nothing. Not one thing. Okay. Goodbye. No, don't leave, please.
The device just said goodbye.
Yep, I think it's working.
This is weird.
Okay, I'm gonna try one more thing. I'm gonna stick my arm outside the door, past the copper pennies. Let's try that. Oh god. This is so much more scary than anything I've ever done. If you can hear me, I'm now next to the door. Seems like there's activity here around this part of the house. Can you please say into this device, come play with me? Okay, I'm gonna start. My hand is now outside of the door. We need energy. If you need energy, there's plenty of devices that you can take it from. Are you right there? Can you walk over here and say, come play with me? Alright, starting now. The land is mine again. It said that last night.
Whoa, the device said, the land is mine.
Please say that word. 3, 2, 1. Ending EVP. Are you guys ready? We're gonna find this out together. Here we go. Nothing. Nothing at all.
Alright, I have an idea. Let's all meet back up, remove the pennies, and see if that changes anything. But I think what we should do is all 3 of us should split up and go to the rooms with the beds. I'll go to the blue room, and you guys choose 2 other rooms, whatever you guys want to do.
Okay, I agree.
Hey guys, welcome to the 3rd episode of Investigating the Supernatural with Twin Paranormal's Evidence. As you see, they had a thing with pennies here. So we've collected lots of pennies, and these are just some of them. This is probably about 1,400 of them. It's crazy. But in the episode that they did, it was pretty neat to see that they closed themselves up in this room here and didn't have anything harm them. They didn't have anything until they came through the other door where the pennies weren't. It's pretty incredible to see, actually, the supernatural and how that works, because when I first started renovating, I had pennies all over the place. They were on walls, under windows, everywhere. And in fact, I still have one on a door down in our gift shop that was discovered by someone that was given a tour during our haunted tour. And they were like, hey, look up there. And there was actually a penny face down, glued to the wall with a razor blade beside it. And I'll show you that in this video. But it's pretty interesting to see how pennies meant so much. So we had pennies along this door frame, and then you had pennies over here to keep anything out. And it was pretty phenomenal to see. And at one time, I was standing in this doorway when I had 2 mediums. And I looked through here into the seance room, and in that corner over there, there was a dark figure. And this is the first time I ever have been physically grabbed, but I challenged it in my head without saying anything, and it grabbed me so fast, picked me up and carried me through this doorway, and I landed right here in the hallway, and then sat down on that step there, top step, and started bawling. And it surprised me because I never thought I could be touched. Because every time I come in here, I feel like I have an armor of God on me, because I am a Christian and I believe that I'm protected. And there is a spiritual warfare going on around us, and I've experienced both. So, and this place it's fueled with both, and it's crazy. But after that happened, I learned to respect it and always, you know, not make it about me or anything like that, even if it's just self-consciously in my head. So it's pretty. When I began like renovating this place, there used to be a wall that would come up here because they were trying to make a bathroom in the hallway without talking to the owners, the people that were renting at the time. And even behind this wall, there was a wall this way across here and one up here, and it blocked a window here. And even this window actually had pennies along it too, even though it was blocked off and you didn't even know it was there, except for from the outside. So it just shows the extreme they went to make sure that this place was covered in pennies. Now in the gift shop, like I was saying, right above the door, the old door, I put a new one up. There was a penny there and a razor blade as well, and I'll show that to you now. As you can see, we did put up new drywall, and I'm gonna put like a little frame around this and maybe put a little light here so people can see this. But it had a penny face down here with a razor blade, which is just so random. So now I have a cross here as people come in. So during our first investigation here, we had Sean Austin come here, and the things that happened were so mind-blowing that made me realize that, you know, I couldn't hide the spiritual warfare going on here, and things with pennies happened right in front of our eyes. We were doing an interview with them, and 4 pennies literally appeared in front of us. After we had cleaned the floor, we have a picture, and if you stay at the end of this, I'll show you the picture of showing that the floor was cleaned right before these 4 pennies showed up. And as I bend down to pick up the first penny that's close by, all the power shut off on their equipment that they had because they were doing an interview. And I had this chill over me as soon as this happened, and it was unbelievable. And then the date on the penny, which it wasn't even that old. Come find out, it was the date of the lady that last owned this. I bought it from her husband that's still alive. But and the pennies were right here as I was doing the interview. And the date on the pennies was the lady's death date, the year she died, which was so crazy. And instantly I got chills all over me from that. What I've learned since then from people coming in and out is that pennies were a way to ward out negative, bad energy or keep it in a location. So we're still trying to figure out which it was, because there was also 3 wars that came through here. So there's a lot of energy outside on this property as well as inside. So we're still trying to investigate a lot of that stuff, and this place is really still untapped. So anyway, just wanted to let you guys have a little bit of information on the pennies from their video, because it's really neat. And the next one's probably going to be on the doll. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, and I'll be talking to you guys soon.